are back, working our way through the Microsoft Official Academic Course Lab Manual, Configuring Windows Devices for Exam 70-697. So we are working on Lab 14, which is Configuring File and Folder Access, and this video is going to go over Enable Auditing. So we're going to start with CL1, and we're already logged into CL1 as the Database Administrator. So what we want to do is right-click on the Start button. We want to go into Event Viewer. Okay, expand it. And we want to expand the Windows logs. Windows logs are really important. You can see any times a user has tried to access something or failed to sign in. This is all found in the Windows logs. Right now we want to click on Security underneath Windows logs. You see number of events, 6,969. Okay, let's go ahead and minimize this while we wait for that to process, and we're going to go into Domain Controller. And we're going to go into Tools and Group Policy Management. Okay. The domain, we want to click on our default domain policy. OK. And we want to go into Settings. Settings. Okay. Now we want to go ahead and expand our domain controllers. And then click on our default domain controller policy. Again, we're under Settings. Now we want to right-click the data mode. And we're going to create a GPO and link it here. We're going to call this Audit Policy. And then click on OK. Now we're going to go ahead and right-click the Audit Policy and go into Edit. We're going to click on Policies and expand it. Windows Settings and expand it. Security Settings and expand it. We're going to expand Local Policies. And then double click on the Audit Policy. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and double click Audit Account Logon Events. And we're going to define. Then we're going to choose Success and Failure. And then OK. And then we want to double click Audit Object. Define. Success. Failure. And then OK. And then OK. Now we want to flip back over to CL1. Not sure why we're having a problem with this event viewer. Security. There we go. I had it open twice. It was confused. Okay, so 6,969 events. You can see we have various types of event IDs, the different categories. Now we want to go ahead and refresh these. So I'm going to go ahead and right click and then choose refresh. Now it hasn't updated yet. That's because we were missing a step. So we're going to go ahead and do right click. Here. Right click. Properties. I'm just going to adjust the font size so it's easier to see. That's better. Okay, from here we're going to do GP update space / course. Okay, now that it's completed successfully, I'm going to go ahead and close out of our PowerShell. And I'm going to go ahead and right click and refresh again. So now we can see we have more events. I sort by task category. You see all the different categories over here. Okay, now I'll go ahead and close out of this. And we're going to go back to our domain controller. Close out of our editor. Nope. Right click, edit. Policies. Okay, right-click edit, policies, Windows settings, security settings, audit policy. Okay, so now we have to go back into here and then unselect. Okay, and then double click, unselect, and then okay. And that is the end of this exercise. The next video, we're going to go over the lab challenge, which is implementing advanced auditing.